And now you got 2 games left, standing at
Right.
7-8.
Right.
Game flex to prime time against your bitter
Had
rival
to.
Baltimore Ravens.
Had
Oh
to.
yeah, but
Yeah,
Tomlin
they
said it
had to.
yesterday on Tuesday, where it's like if you're getting flex, that's a good position that you're playing
Yeah.
games that are meaningful late in the
Hmm.
season.
Yeah, I mean, early on the week going into week 2, they had them at the 1 o'clock. Then then they get the phone call. Hey, it could be 4-8. The fact that you calling me, telling me my game could change from 1 to 4-8, that means we got business. We got action. So yeah, now the Pittsburgh going to the 8:20 game. I mean, the way it's looking, Pittsburgh would have liked for the Chargers to lose, but they didn't. But the fact it's on a prime time at 8:20 against a divisional rivalry, excuse me, against the Ravens, that's even better. And I think Pittsburgh gonna go on come out with this W. So don't even ask me, Mark. I think Pittsburgh gonna squeeze it out. It's gonna be another low scoring game between them and the Ravens. But I think Pittsburgh is on a roll. I think Fairmouth and Deontay. I think Deontay finally gets in the paint. Deontay Johnson finally gets in the paint
Yes.
on this game right here. I think Fairmouth will be a huge, factor in this game. And George gonna make his plays when they need to, but I think they're gonna keep a clean eye on George. They don't want George to get off, especially from what Marlon Humphrey said from the last game. Like, hey, this rookie was down there open every time on me, and we talking about a Pro Bowl corner down there every year he been in the league. So yeah, I got the Steelers in a close game, 17-14. Make sure y'all go to betonline.ag. And make sure y'all hit my score up there, 17-14 the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday night.
I'll take the Steelers 20-17 on Sunday night. The Steelers play well
Okay.
in prime time. I think it's really hard to beat your division rival twice in a season,
Correct.
let alone 3 times when you did it back in 08, going to the Super Bowl and winning the Super
Oh, you
Bowl.
went all the way back.
Oh yeah. But it's tough to do that. And John Harbaugh, the Ravens coach, has been coy on whether Lamar Jackson's going to play. So
Right.
I think a lot is contingent on that. And look, I know the Steelers do play Lamar Jackson well.
Well, correct.
In the Ravens, in Jackson's 3-game absence, the Ravens 30th in points at 12 points per game, 21st in total yards, 31st in passing, 32nd in red zone efficiency. So I know the Steelers play Jackson well, but if the Ravens can get Jackson back, that's huge for them. And remember, too,
Correct.
Ravens are already in the playoffs now, so they're just jockeying for better playoff positioning. Obviously, the Steelers need to win, and they need some help if they have any playoff aspirations for themselves. But compared to where they were several weeks ago, you're at least giving yourself a chance. You're giving yourself a shot here with 2 weeks, 2 games left in the 2022 season.
Yeah, that's all you can ask for. But when you win, everything else take care of itself. Whether the
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Steelers make the playoffs or not, Mark, they just finished the season on a high note if they win these last 2 games, to be honest with you. So they'll have something to look forward to going into the 2023 season. You got a rookie quarterback who got that under his belt. You got a rookie receiver who is not a rookie. He just got rookie on it. But you can only imagine how good, George Pickens is going to be next year, so say. So the Pittsburgh Steelers, man, I'm telling you, the Pittsburgh Steelers got an opportunity to fight with the Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals for the AFC, the top of the AFC next year, just in my mind. But they just need to win out this year, regardless of whether they be in the playoffs or not, Mark.
Yeah, we'll see what happens Sunday night. So really excited for that. And there's a lot of different combinations because the Patriots, Jets, and Titans are still above the Steelers in the standings on the bubble of the playoffs. But the main scenario, and there are several of them, would be Steelers win the last 2 games, Dolphins lose both of the last 2 games, Seahawks beat the Jets, and the Bills beat the Patriots. So again, there are other combinations, but that's like the main one if the Steelers find themselves into the playoffs. And I'll say this, I think they faced a longer shot a year ago and they got in. So I think there's a chance. I don't think there's a huge chance, but I think they do have a chance. What that could do for a young player like a Kenny Pickett, like a George Pickens, because you've got a rookie quarterback replacing a Hall of Famer after 18 years. You've got a new defensive coordinator. You have a new general manager. It's been,
Mm-hmm.
you knew there was going to be some growing pains this season to
Correct.
be where the Steelers are at. And man, if Tomlin avoids the sub 500 record, I know we were impressed with that in the 2019 season when he was playing with a fourth string quarterback. But man, yet again,
He
I
do it this.
continue to be
Yeah.
impressed. I continue to be impressed. And in certain regards, he's a victim of his own success, Ike, because if the
Yeah.
Steelers do make the playoffs, they're not going to do much once they get there this season.
Right.
But you're still competitive. You're still in a lot of these games. When Ike, from a talent standpoint, I know you've got some star players like a TJ Watt and Minka, but it's not like from a talent level, you're on the same level as the NFL's elite. I mean, go back to the Philly game earlier this year if you want that on full display, Ike. And, really other than that game, the Steelers been in a lot of games this season. That's all I'm trying to
Right.
say.
Yeah. I mean, Coach T just, I'm telling you, is a magician, especially with a rookie quarterback. Again, they got veteran quarterbacks that doesn't have the record, Coach T have right now. So what he's doing with a rookie quarterback, and they shuffled the rookie quarterback in around the third or fourth game. So he didn't have opportunity to start the season as a starter. So what Coach T doing, man? Coach T a magician, Mark.